Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today we're going to explore the life and legacy of a true pioneer, Kalpana Chawla.
Awesome. I'm excited to dig into this.
Me too. So we've got some excerpts here from, let me see, kalpanachawla.pdf. And, we're not just going to skim the surface. We're going deep, uncovering those details that make her story truly inspiring.
Yeah, like beyond the basic facts, right? The stuff that really brings her to life.
Exactly. And get this, her fascination with space actually started with something launched in India, way before she even came to America.
Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm intrigued.
Right. I was too when I first learned about it. We'll get to that, I promise. But first, let's rewind all the way back to her childhood.
Sounds good. Back to the beginning.
All right. So picture this. Karnal, India. Kalpana is the youngest of 4 siblings, and from a young age, she's just captivated by planes.
Oh, that's sweet. I wonder if it was like a specific moment or something that sparked that interest.
Well, the sources don't say exactly, but apparently she'd spent hours watching them soar at the local flying club, like just mesmerized.
I can totally picture that, that sense of wonder.
Absolutely. But think about it. This is India in, well, I guess the 50s and 60s.
Right. Things were different back then.
Yeah, especially for girls.
Yeah.
Like societal norms weren't exactly encouraging them to go into, technical fields.
Oh, for sure. STEM fields were definitely male-dominated.
Big time.
Oh.
But Kalpana, she didn't let that stop her. Not one bit. She went straight for aeronautical engineering.
Wow. Defying expectations from day one.
Talk about determination.
Oh.
And that brings us to that pivotal moment I mentioned earlier. It's 1975, and India launches its very first satellite, Aryabhata.
1975. So she would have been, what, a teenager around that?
I think like early teens, yeah. And apparently seeing that launch, it was like a light bulb moment for her.
So that's what ignited her passion for space.
You got it. It's amazing, right? This event, thousands of miles away from, actual space travel, it sparked something so profound in her.
It really shows you the power of, representation and seeing those achievements, especially for young people.
No doubt about it. And from there, Kalpana's educational journey just takes off. She earns her Bachelor of Technology, that's a B.Tech, right? From Punjab Engineering College.
Yep, that's the one. And I'm guessing probably one of the few women in her program?
You guessed right. But that didn't stop her either. She sets her sights on the U.S. and heads to the University of Texas at Arlington for her master's degree.
Wow, talk about ambition. So she was going all in on aerospace at this point.
Oh, yeah, fully committed. And she keeps going. After Texas, it's off to the University of Colorado Boulder, where she gets her Ph.D. The woman was unstoppable.
I'm sensing a theme here. Kalpana Chawla, barrier breaker, persistent, brilliant.
You got it. And what's really cool is that her doctoral research, which focused on, I believe it was airflow patterns around aircraft, actually ended up helping to improve the design of space shuttles.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So her early work was already contributing to spaceflight, even before she became an astronaut.
Isn't that wild? Like full circle moment. And after her PhD, she starts working at NASA Ames Research Center, along with other firms, really diving deep into fluid dynamics and computational research.
This is all crucial stuff, though, right? I mean, understanding how fluids behave in different environments.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's fundamental to so many aspects of space exploration, like designing spacecraft, predicting atmospheric conditions during re-entry. The list goes on and on.
So it wasn't just like a stepping stone to becoming an astronaut. This research was legit important in its own right.
Precisely. It shows her commitment to, the science behind it all, not just the adventure of space travel, although I'm sure that was part of the appeal, too.
Oh, for sure. Who wouldn't be drawn to that? But yeah, it's clear she had a deep respect for the scientific process.
Absolutely. And all of this experience, all her hard work and dedication, it leads up to 1995 when she's selected as an astronaut candidate.
Can you imagine getting that call? Like years of work all culminating in that one moment.
I know, right? Talk about a dream come true. And just 2 years later, November 19th, 1997, she blasts off aboard Space Shuttle Columbia.
Making history. The first Indian origin woman in space.
A truly monumental achievement. This was mission STS-87, and she spent over 15 days in orbit, working on microgravity experiments, operating the robotic arm, you name it.
I've always been fascinated by those microgravity experiments. Like, what happens to things when you take gravity out of the equation?
It's mind-blowing, isn't it? And it has such huge implications for all sorts of fields, from medicine to material science.
Yeah, like understanding how cells grow differently in space could lead to breakthroughs in treating diseases back here on Earth.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just incredible the kind of research that's possible out there. Okay, so first mission, a resounding success. What else can you tell us about Kalpana, like on a personal level?
Well, she was known for being very quiet and focused, but also incredibly warm and kind. Everyone who worked with her talked about her infectious smile.
Oh, I love that. Any good anecdotes that really capture her character?
There's one story that always sticks out to me. Apparently, she was meticulous in her preparation, like to an almost unbelievable degree. She'd study every detail of the mission, practice procedures over and over again.
Wow, that's dedication. Like she wasn't just there for the ride, she was deeply invested in the mission's success and in contributing to the science.
Exactly. And that really shines through in everything she did.
All right, so fast forward a few years, and Kalpana's selected for her second mission, STS-107, aboard Columbia again.
And this time, they were really packing in the experiments, right?
Oh yeah, this mission was jam-packed. Over 80 experiments in 16 days, covering a huge range of topics. They were studying the effects of spaceflight on the human body, observing Earth's atmosphere, conducting experiments on new materials. I mean, the list goes on.
It's a shame we lost all that data.
I know. It's a stark reminder of the risks involved in space exploration. Sadly, during re-entry on February 1st, 2003, tragedy struck.
Yeah, the shuttle disintegrated due to damage sustained during launch. A heartbreaking loss for the entire world.
Absolutely. All 7 crew members, including Kalpana, perished that day. But even in the face of such a tragedy, her legacy lives on. She was posthumously awarded the NASA Spaceflight Medal and the Congressional Space Medal of Honor.
And those are just the tip of the iceberg. India named its first weather satellite Kalpana 1 in her honor. There's the Kalpana Chawla Award for Bravery, and even an asteroid, 51826 Kalpana Chawla, bears her name.
It's amazing how her story continues to inspire people around the world. From a childhood fascination with planes to becoming a space pioneer, Kalpana truly embodies resilience, passion, and pushing boundaries.
You know, there's this quote of hers that I just love. She said, "The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, and the perseverance to follow it."
That is a powerful quote. And it's so true, isn't it? Like, success isn't just about talent or luck. It's about that unwavering determination to keep going, even when things get tough.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Kalpana's story is a testament to that.
Absolutely. Well, as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm left wondering, what dream will you pursue with the same fearlessness and determination as Kalpana? This is just the beginning of your exploration.
Where will your curiosity lead you next? That's the question.
Thanks for joining us on this journey, everyone. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.